I don't know what the hell's going on here. I can't see my ship at all. The game thinks it's under acceleration when it clearly isn't.
You know what? This is a biomap of Kerbin. You have to change celestial bodies. I'm like, there we go. I'm sure people who were watching this were screaming at it. You're on Kerbin, idiot.
Actually, they're probably looking at my screen wondering what the hell is going on.
That too, yeah. So map type.
Because I sure as hell don't know. The game is just like freaking the fuck out.
Alright, so it's altimetry here that we're scanning here, clearly. So here's where we've been. And are we we are retracing a very similar pattern to where we've been before. That's not good. Yeah, I wonder if I should...
the problem?
Well, we're kind of... Am I going up? We're kind of... Oh, well, maybe not. Hold on.
You're in a polar orbit, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm in a polar orbit, but...
It takes a lot longer going around the Mun and Minmus to get a full scan because of how slow the orbiting velocities are and how slowly they actually rotate.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I am slightly... Yeah, I am slightly gaining more data.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're slowly moving here forward. We've gotten 66% of the planet covered. It's just going to go a lot slower now because... So we have to do this if I wanted to attempt the scan there, bin there at 2 kilometers. That's, yeah, that is going to be more or less impossible because I can't see an orbital path where we're not impacting something higher than 2,000. Assuming this is... Oh, you know what? No, wait. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's...
So, my ship isn't slowing down.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Or, good if you wanted to create artificial gravity, but I don't think you did.
Now it's blowing up infinitely. Oh, nope, there it goes.
Oh, now it's blowing up infinitely?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that was, I have no idea what the fuck that was. Apparently... Oh, and look, I need to restart the game again. Apparently, my game does not like, using the claw thing. Because when I disconnect, it freaks the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'll probably do the other lander off camera, and I can do the actual ship next because I'll be able to actually dock to that one.
Yeah. Well, good. If you're reconnecting, you'll be aligned with me.
I will.
Yes. And I'm at... I thought we already went a year.
What's up?
I thought we already went a year.
What do you mean?
Like, I thought we've already, been playing this game for a full Kerbal year.
We're most of the way through year 2.
Why does it only say month 7 on my screen?
Are you in the
Months.
Space Center?
Well, no, I'm looking at the dark multiplayer screen that says, T plus 7 months, 3 weeks, 3 days. I don't know. But yeah, you're right. We are in 2 years here.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
We only have 300 some odd days to our trip to Duna, which is well into year 3.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to do a crazy station to Duna.
What do you mean?
Like this setup here.
I mean, we basically have a similar setup to that going to Duna already. We just don't have your greenhouse or whatever.
Yeah. The floating science lab.
I think we have the science lab. Mm-hmm. Or some form of science lab.
Or we have all the parts to attempt to replicate as best we can that chip from the Martian.
I don't want to do that. We have enough trouble building big things as it is, let alone building big things and sending them to Duna. We already have a ship to go to Duna.
Yeah, well, they're all dead.
What's up?
I said they're all dead.
What do you mean they're all dead?
The Kerbals are all dead.
Oh, no, the ones at Duna?
Yeah.
Well, they might be dead. Those aren't the ones I was talking about. We've got a ship in orbit to go to Duna.
Yeah. Yeah,
there aren't Kerbals on it.
The one with where we not even certain that the engines are gonna stay on.
No, the engine should stay on. We're gonna have to drop the giant tanks on the side off because we don't need them.
Oh, good.
Unless my math is completely wrong, but which is that's possible.
Let's see here. Actually, how much Delta V do I have?
I should go take a look at that.
I got 1,000 Delta V left on this ship.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, I got to drop my altitude a couple of times here.
Only 1,000?
1,041, yeah.
You have to get back, right?
Yeah, I know I do.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Doesn't take that much to get back.
Not that much.
Because I'm not
enough. I guess worst comes to worst, you can send fuel.
Yeah.
Though rendezvous in a polar orbit is obnoxious.
Mm-hmm. We did it before, once with the first crazy station.
Once, yes. Okay. Let's see if I can safely unhook these orange tanks on the side.
Da 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 da. Got the music that Isaac stuck in my head.
Okay. We're unhooked. Pull away.
So while we're orbiting, let's check in on the experiments that the crew are doing. We got 100 science built up in the station right now. We've dropped down. That's
pretty good.
Yeah, we've dropped down to 2.5 science a day. Glad I found that random experiment. Oh, what is this? Click. I knew I attached a lot to this thing.
All right, let's see if this thing has enough RCS fuel to deorbit itself. It might.
Yeah, the next altitude we want to be at is at 500 for the radar altimeter.
Okay, it doesn't have one of your Pioneer modules on it, but it does have a normal science lab on it.
Okay.
Which,
That
again, I don't
works
actually
like...
think it matters because, like, what you're doing with the science, you can do just over and over again anyways, anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But obviously, the more prestigious the science, the faster it goes.
The faster it goes, yes, but
Mm-hmm.
time isn't really of the essence here because in theory, we could just fast forward as much as we wanted.
Yeah. And we concluded that we do have to sit here and babysit this, right? Because when it's not recording the data when we're in the space station.
It should be. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay.
Okay, well, it's run out of RCS fuel. So let's see if that was enough to successfully deorbit this thing. It's going to bring it into 41,000. So let's see what happens here. See if we can point at like anti-radial and get as much of a cross section of this ship against the atmosphere as possible.
I've gotten a full week ahead of you.
It's not surprising.
Considering the fact I am... What am I accelerating at? Like 50... What is that, 50 times? I don't know.
We're getting re-entry effect. Apoapsis is still out of the atmosphere, though.
Put the big map up here. Hit the refresh button. Actually, you've got that. Is that the highest peak of Minmus there? That's probably 5,000 feet right there that I think I just scanned over. That's pretty high. That's definitely not as high right there.
All right. I don't think we're going to come back out of the atmosphere.
There's the crazy station. Let's get it coming around. Down over here. We do some more basket weaving around Minmus. Let's see here. What is slope?
What percentage of the scan are you at now?
We are at 70. We'll call it 79%. So we're moving along. This I think is old data. This I don't think correlates. Yeah,
I'm going to be dropping a very large bomb full of rocket fuel on some unsuspecting continent here. Assuming it doesn't explode in the atmosphere. Which it might. If it does, it'll be the first thing I've ever gotten to explode on re-entry, short of hitting the ground.
Are you trying to do
close.
Are you trying to do a gravity test?
No, I'm ditching those orange. Oh yeah, it broke up completely. Nice. I'm ditching those orange tanks off the side of that station.
Okay.
That we don't need anymore. Try and bring down the overall weight of the thing. We already brought it down a lot by sending the landers separately, so.
Okay.
Probably send a fuel tanker separately too, just in case. Don't want to, run out of fuel.
Yep.
All right, let's fly this other one.
%80.1% as we move over the Minmus landscape. That's another high altitude area here.
Okay, let's undock the other one. All right. RCS on. No, not that way. This way. Oh, this one doesn't have hardly any thrusters on it. That's probably not ideal.
Oh, is that a resource as Alabatter? I know I'm pronouncing that wrong.
On what? Alablator?
Ablator. Is that associated with the
Heat
radiators?
shield.
Oh, with the heat shield. Okay. You haven't had a ship on with a heat shield in a while. I'm like, I know it involves heat in some way. I have no internal flux, though, or radiation flux. And my radiators have no waste heat.
That's good.
Yes.
Well, your radiators are probably diffusing the waste heat. You would probably have waste heat if you didn't have radiators.
Yeah, exactly. It says radiated temperature 2.7 Kelvin, which is actually really, really cold. Really, really cold.
All right, let's see if we can bring this one back. Again, we probably can.
Actually, I'm not seeing. Maybe I didn't put the been there, done that on the ship. Maybe I was slightly more, because the been there, done that is huge too. Oh wait, no, what is that? That is, or is that just part of the? That I think is just part of the. Maybe I didn't put the been there, done that on there.
I mean, we talked about that scanner before when you were building the thing, and I told you that it was only used, like, from the surface, basically.
Yeah. So maybe I didn't put it on there.
It's possible.
Oh, 83% almost. 83%. My Kerbal's all look happy.
That's good.
Yes. Apparently I can't do a IVA while we're time accelerated. Let's check in on the science lab. 158 science stored up. We're sitting pretty good, earning about 2.25 science a day right now.
I'm kind of cursing you for bringing this particular tank up.
Which particular tank? The
giant. Another one of those orange ones off the side of the station. You only put 4 RCS thrusters on the thing.
Oh.
And it's taking a really long time for me to deorbit it.
84%. Let's pull up the big map so we can see a lot more colors. What do we have at Duna?
Duna? Kerbals that are probably going to die before we get there. Maybe. Maybe not. I'm not entirely sure how much life support they actually have. We got
a biome scan of it.
Oh, you're looking at the maps?
Yeah, I'm looking at the maps.
I mean, we managed to do some of the mapping. I managed to do all of it, I think.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether you did before it...
it exploded.
Well, it didn't explode.
The
solar panels pulled themselves back in because of waste heat, and it ran out of electricity.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. So we don't have any slope data or altimetry data.
Where is that at? Military mode.
85%. Come on, we only have to do this for, half a dozen more sensors, guys. It's just like Minimus just looks like a pea. Like my ship looks like it's like 5 times the size of it. And there's the Mun, and there's Kerbin in the distance. Actually, if I zoom out, it kind of looks like the Mun and Kerbin are moving away from each other. Any other planets out there? Where's the sun? There's the sun. What is that? Is that anything? I don't think it is. I think that's just a background star.
All right, here come the re-entry effects.
Oh, look, it's the green P again.
Starting to overheat yet? I don't see any temperature gauges. Oh, now I'm starting to see some.
I'm just messing with the map settings. Open run.
Critical thermal percentage 78, 79. Oh, it looks like the probe has broken away. Oh, wait. There we go. We're about to break up, I think. Yes. Destroyed. There goes a part that remained alive somehow, crashing to the planet. All right. Space Center. How's your mapping coming?
We are 87% done. Let's get a refresh here because I'm messing with the color settings to see if, to see if we can't figure out how high these highest peaks are. I think I cranked it up to 8,000. So this peak here is floating around 8,000. This here is also another high altitude area. I wish we could get maybe a little bit more granular control, but all we have is time, so we can continue playing with, oh, you know what? Let's crank up the palette size. That'll do it.
My maps seem to have actually reset themselves again.
So let's refresh a little bit.
Strange.
Here, so now we got more colors to choose from. Maybe.
All right. Well, I think we're actually done. If you like the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for some more modded Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.